Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Kurt Benner, and I do a lot of fishing up in Canada. I just returned from a 7-day fishing trip up to northern Manitoba, fishing for pike, trout, and walleye. I went up there about 4 weeks after ice out and literally had some of the best fishing that I have had in the probably 8 to 10 years that I've been fishing up in Canada, mostly in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. I was pretty much averaging about 40 plus fish a day when the weather was really, really windy and cold, like 39 degrees, choppy on the lake. Still ended up with 40 fish a day plus. And then when the weather calmed down to about 70 degrees, my catch and release rate went up over 55 fish a day, easy. Um, when I was up there, the weather was not consistent, obviously. So when the weather ever did warm up, the fish went into the shallows, and it made for just some unbelievable sight fishing. Um, the trout, however, they were starting to head to deeper water. But if you ever can get up there, like June, early July, get up there for the sight fishing. It's unbelievable. I ended up with two trophies. Ended up with a 42-inch northern and then a monster 40-inch lake trout. And the lake trout, there's a picture of it. You can tell. And the northern, pretty much just as big. That's the northern. Anyway, wanted to give you an update on the top lures to use if you're going up to Canada this summer to fish. But first, I wanted to also highlight some lures that really surprised me did not work. My biggest disappointment was soft baits. Here's some of the soft baits. Um, I went up there with a lot of these because the pike tear them up. But to my surprise, the fish were really disinterested in the soft baits this year. They were really rather going after flash. So anyway, those didn't work. I'll still keep them in my lure box, but I will put them on my rod first off. The other thing that was disappointing was the common Daredevil number 2, and didn't work. Had a couple of small fish on them, but other than that, I'd keep it in my box, but I wouldn't rig it up to my rod unless nothing else works. I did have some pretty good luck on the 5 of diamonds. And also, as you can see, spoons were working. Fire Tiger, that was a new lure when I went up there. That worked really well. All right, so the lures that worked well for me this year, number 1, far and away, was the Johnson Silver, or the Johnson Silver Minnow, the weedless spoon, which I like these. This is a gold one. It worked okay. The big color that worked this year was the chrome trout. And I would have had a picture of it for you, except for the fact that I caught my trophy on it, that 42-inch jack, in about 3 foot of water. And I probably boated maybe about 70 pike just on that one spoon. And ultimately, I had another trophy on, and it broke the hook right at the weld line. Snapped it right off. Anyway, next time I'm going to go up there, I definitely bring in chrome trout on the Johnson minnows. It's the 1 1/4 ounce. All right. Rapala jerkbaits did real well for me this time. The gold husky jerk was my favorite. I boated probably about 30 pike before I had one pike, particularly festy little guy, broke the tail hook right off. After that, I still fished a lot of them. The X-Rap albino shiner did really well for me, and also the husky jerk, the glass minnow. Take those. Okay, last lure that really gave me good luck was the Mepps number 5, the Aglia. This is the hot Fire Tiger spinner. It's dressed with a white bucktail. I got tons of fish off of this thing until once again Believe it or not, that's a treble hook. Fish broke it right off. So anyway, I had about 50 or 60 pike on this little guy before it broke it off. For trout, I was trolling about 35 foot deep channel. Used the 5 of diamonds. I always have great luck with trout on a 5 of diamonds. This is the number 4. So that's that. And then I caught all my walleye just with a basic jig rig hookup. It's a 3/8 ounce jig. I used either the orange or the white. Hooked it up with a twister tail. This is a Mr. Twister. Yellow and white worked great. Tried chartreuse and green and didn't get as many bites. Okay, that's it for me. Real quick update. If you're going fishing this year, I hope that video helped. And good luck and tight lines.